guys, Miss M here, and my daughter Sophie with me, and my daughter Hannah so nicely is recording for us today. All right, so this is part 2 of the flowers. So part 1, we kind of colored and got the top layer of our coffee filters wet, and now they are finally dry. So next step, like I showed you guys last time, you will fold it in half and then in half again. All right, so we have a couple of different ones we're gonna potentially work on today. So what we need to have are coffee filter flowers, some straws, which you can color or paint or kind of do whatever. I was lucky enough whenever I went to Target, they had these shimmery ones that I thought were pretty cool. And we need glue, and it can be just as easy as this like stick glue that you got from school. Here are some of our end results. This is probably one of my better ones that I kind of played around with. All right, so let's get started. So first what we'll need to do is when it's in this little triangle thingy there, you're gonna wanna cut on one of the edges. So I cut that for us. So depending on how many layers you're making it, it could either be 3 or 5. You'll wanna start with the first layer. And now this just kind of depends on how tight, like this, of a flower you want it to be, or if you want it to be a little more open and kind of bushy, and I know that's not really the right word to describe it. All right, so let's see. So what we're gonna wanna do is kind of wrap this around here. So as you see here, just kind of wrapping it around a little bit. And then the nice thing is with this paper, even if it gets crinkly, if you have to do it a few times, it just makes it look more real and like a real flower. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of turn this around. All right. Okay, so that looked all right for our first layer. So what you want to do is glue as you go. So like most things, you want to kind of test it out, see how you like it. Does it look good? And then if you like it, then go back, do it again, and glue on that second time. All right, so because we want our paper to be stuck to the glue stick, and we want this to look really nice. All right. So we want our beautiful flowers to be nice for our ladies in our life. All right. So this one's just a little bit kind of bushier than the ones I've had before, but if you look, now you can't even see the stem from earlier. And again, however tight you want to make it, if you want to make it really big, you start bigger. All right, and then again, we will kind of glue this on here just so we can do that. All right. Okay. Next, and I apologize guys, I don't have the ability on my phone to pause, or I would do that really cool speed up thing that they do on YouTube. All right, so we're going to, so then the next one, I'm just gonna kind of wrap it around so I have my little outside part. I'm just gonna start wrapping it around, wrapping it around, wrapping it around. Okay, and then for this one, all I need to do is just glue here. All right, what do you think so far, Sophie? Looks good?
Looks good.
Yeah, looks kind of pretty. All right. Sorry, it's a bit slow, guys. I apologize. Just want to make sure I make this nice while we're doing our video. All right. So again, all right, we're gonna kind of twist it around it. Have this little outside part, our little edging here. You want it to go toward the top. So again, wrap it around as tight or as loose as you desire. And again. All right, thanks, Sophie. Do you want to get it? Do you want to glue it for me? Thank you, I appreciate it. All right. And you know, if you and your siblings, if you have other kids at home that want to help kind of join in on this, maybe each of you could make a flower to make it easier or what have you. All right, so again, starting to wrap it around. You can kind of tuck this one in because it's getting so big, it just is super simple, super easier now. All right. It's okay. Let's make sure, just so that way it sticks on there really good. Let's make sure we get towards the bottom so it kind of sticks on there. All right. Okay. Last layer. All right. Again, wrap it around. And if you mess up, that's okay. You can try it again. And I mean, I tell you what, the first time I did this, gosh, I think I did it several times just because I wasn't sure, and Pinterest gave me good information, but I'm not the most craftiest person, so it took me a bit to kind of get comfortable with it. All right, so here is our first flower. And even if you want, whenever you do this, you could even see if like the first layer or two, you could even tape this if you have clear tape, or even just glue the bottom one on there. All right, let's see. Hannah, how much time do we got?
7 minutes.
All right, guys, well, I think that is about it. So if, what was I gonna say, Sophie? I don't know either. Sorry guys, my mind blinked for a second. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of a flower, this one was pretty simple to make. If you want to get really crafty, you can definitely check it out on YouTube or Pinterest to find other ways of making different kind of flowers. This one was pretty much the same thing, only it's a little bit tighter whenever I was wrapping it around to make it look more like that rose look. And then this one was definitely just like super tight. So what you could do would be like maybe a nice little bouquet like this. Add a couple more to it and maybe get a string or something and tie it, and you can give it to the mom or grandma or aunt in your life. Well, thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. See you later. Bye.